Welcome to Rector Whatever. You're here listening to your host, Don't Forget Sauce, here to give you the behind the scenes access to DeFi and Web3. Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of Rector Whatever. I'll be discussing censorship in DeFi, censorship in life, and just overall censorship within communities. Censorship in DeFi. Now that's an interesting topic. And what does it mean, right? Censorship, for those that don't know, it's the suppression of words, images, or ideas that are seen as offensive. Happens whenever some people succeed in imposing their personal, political, or moral values on others. Censorship can be carried out by governments or even individuals. Censorship by the government is unconstitutional, and censorship by individuals, why is it even done at all? No one should be telling anyone what they can and cannot do with their outlets. Be adult enough to be put in uncomfortable situations that you can discuss. And remember that this is a free world. Personally, if I don't like something, I block it out or I remove myself from it. I do not put my views onto others, as everyone should have their own belief and moral system. Who am I to judge how another person lives their life or the paths that they choose? One thing that annoys me is when we see censorship in real life scenarios sometimes. Like Andrew Tate, he got all his social media accounts taken down. And personally, I don't like the guy, but I don't think that he should have been cut off. Society has gotten to a point where we accept being sheltered too much from opposing viewpoints. We need to cut that out. Especially within the DeFi space, I despise it. I hate when I see these tokens, feel community members are not entitled to have answers to certain questions, because if they do, they'll literally be banned from Telegrams, blocked from Twitter, because they've asked a question a developer felt was FUD, and so forth, wanted to censor them based on what they were thinking or what they believed the project to be, or what's really happening with the project's roadmap that they haven't completed. When you block something out, you look guilty. I feel like many larger social media accounts are censored and shadow banned because the powers that may be don't want many people to discover cryptocurrency. They don't want anyone other than the 1% to be successful in life. Cryptocurrency scares them so much so that they're willing to do anything in order to tear it down. Even with this whole Kim Kardashian situation and her being fined by the SEC for Emacs, I know many people may not like Kim Kardashian. For whatever reason, they hate her. Who even knows? You can't say she hasn't been successful in life. I doubt any of you could have flipped or accomplished anything that she remotely has, even if you did or didn't have a sex tape. Do you know, this is besides the point, but do you know the reach that Kim Kardashian has? Or the Kardashians when it comes to any influencer? The amount of users that Kim Kardashian could have potentially onboarded if she were to even migrate one of her businesses into crypto only and accepted only crypto. You guys don't get this shit. So if any celebrity or any person is looking to enter this space, welcome them. Don't try to censor who should or shouldn't be here based on the questions that they ask or who they're affiliated with. And don't try to censor who should be here because what they look like or their previous business practices. We're here for mass adoption, and having those with a bigger reach will only better us long term. Censorship in communities in DeFi is hilarious. When you listen to these Twitter spaces or hear people ask a question, And the way that they're kicked out of a room or called a futter is hilarious by certain maxis or just community members. Those that are looking to close off a conversation or weaponize the term FUD, you're doing this all wrong. Take time away from yourself. If questions about projects or tokens you're invested in makes you feel uncomfortable, everyone should be open and willing to hear what anyone has to say about anything and can discuss whatever they want to talk about. In life, we all have a choice, but you need to be mindful of suppressing people and their voice. After all, you may even find something you agree with. I personally did not like 99% of the things Andrew Tate has said, but at the weirdest times, I agreed with the 1% of things Andrew Tate would say. And ultimately, we're the ones who decide what conversations or situations we entertain. And we have the choice to remove ourselves from these situations without cutting off someone's voice. And I hope you guys all take that into consideration, because censorship is never a good thing. It doesn't matter who's saying it or how things are being said. Remove yourself from situations if you feel uncomfortable. And with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 5, Censorship of Web3 Whatever. And I hope you guys stop being little power puffs, and trying to cut people off because you don't like what they say or necessarily don't agree with them, because that's not being an adult. Okay, guys? I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.